Hello, everyone, and welcome to D's Attic. I'm here to discuss the issue or the recent events of Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Everyone has seen it, it's been everywhere. If you haven't seen it, check out another video. I'm not going to show any clips of that here. What I'm going to show is the WWE Chris Rock versus Will Smith at the Oscars arena. Just to have this in the background as we have this little discussion about this incident, because this is a little weird. Some people are saying that what Will did was okay and, honoring his wife. Most people are saying that everything that Will did was totally uncalled for. I'm a little torn to have to say, yeah, I kind of agree. As much as I like Will, the actor, the rapper, the human being that he is before he really got tangled up into Jada. He's a cool dude. He's from Philly, so, I gotta like my mans. But that was a bad joint, slapping Chris. Let's not take it away from Chris. I like Chris. Pookie, New Jack City, CB4, Gusto. You know what I mean? He's done some stuff. So I like Chris Rock. I like them both. I like all entertainers that are out here doing things to entertain us. We have to show them more respect. And they need to show each other more respect. So Will disrespecting Chris because he felt he disrespected Jada by the joke. Again, if you haven't seen it, the whole reason why this all escalated is because Chris made a joke about Jada's condition where she's bald now. And it was like, hey, you're going to be the next G.I. Jane. I can't wait to see the movie. Paraphrasing, of course. And then Will was laughing, changed moods, don't know what happened. He went up and smacked Chris. And Chris played it off well, because let that have been anybody else, I think we would have had a nice show up on that stage. But Chris really handled it well. He played it off. He kept it moving. He kept the show going. The only thing that he did do that was bad, that could violate some things, was he said shit. Unfortunately, that's not something that he's not supposed to say on the air, but given what happened, I think we're all going to overlook that. Chris did a fabulous job being the better man and stepping above, because let that have been me and someone slapped me. Yeah, I think I would have slapped him back. I probably would have punched him back, but that's a whole nother story, because I don't condone violence. I do believe in self-defense, but this is just, So let's look at Will for a second. Top movies. If you were to say who's funnier, before this incident, a lot of people might have picked Will. He's probably the most popular. He's probably the most wealthy. Been around. Chris, he's probably not as old. 10 Yards, the football movie. Chris is my man. He's done some stuff. So, but the weight, the size, Chris is definitely smaller than Will Smith. So, I do believe if The Rock or LL or Mike Tyson, even if Dave Chappelle was hosting the Oscars, I don't think he would have came up on stage. And if he had thought he could take Dave Chappelle because he's smaller, I'm pretty sure Dave Chappelle would have dipped it, boop, 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 given him a two-piece, made a joke about it right then and there, and was able to keep up with the show like nothing happened. Because that's just the type of dude I see Dave Chappelle being. But that didn't happen. It happened to Chris Rock, and it's something that no one's ever going to be able to forget. So we're going to use this little time to play a little bit of wrestling to show how they are, and, just let it be known that Will is in trouble. Will is going to possibly not be able to attend any more Oscars or win any Oscars, be taken out of different Guild Rider benefits or privileges or whatever happens in those entertainment doings. I wouldn't put it past that if this blacklists him that much and he's not able to get a gig, or that he's not even motivated to try to do anything good to get an Oscar because he knows he's not eligible, he may possibly get divorced by Jada, and that's going to take him over the edge, because the whole thing about this was because of Jada. Now, when you see the video, Will is laughing. He looks over. Whatever happens, I don't know if she said something to him or just the look made him feel like, oh no, I gotta defend my wife. But there's so many better ways he could have did it. And then the fact that he got his Oscar later, again, that into a lot of people shows that they condone the violence that they're claiming. Oh, we don't condone this. We feel like he should apologize and understand and, change things up. It's a done deal. It's like toothpaste. You squeeze it out, it's all out. There's nothing you can do to retract that. He should have thought about that, though. And he shouldn't have been able to get his Oscar because that looks like they're condoning it. If that had been a normal person, they would have been escorted out the building. They probably would have been arrested, fined. It would have ruined the rest of their life. Again, I love my wife. And if someone were to say something about my wife, as much as I may want to mollywop them or smack the mess out of them or slug them with my closed fist, that's just going to get me in trouble and possibly take me away from my wife so that I can't be there for my wife and my daughter. Would that be worth it? Not at all. But sometimes people don't think about that in the moment. But what moment? It was a joke. Now, is this going to give the green light for anybody else sitting in the audience and not liking what a comedian says to jump up and do something to an entertainer? Let them catch the wrong one. If anyone's seen Joe Rogan's podcast or his videos, yeah, it probably wouldn't go down like that. But what are we going to do? Because his wife didn't stop him, and it looks like Will needs help. Now, Denzel came up to Will during the commercial and, said some things to him, but did anyone go up to Chris Rock? Did anyone ask how he was doing, how he was feeling about this? Now, I always have a question. I'm wondering, if you're Chris Rock, would you A, hit Will back, B, sue Will, like Jim Carrey saying, for like $2 million, or C, press charges on him and get him arrested? I'm curious to find out what you would say. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Because this could have gone a whole lot of ways. Some people were saying, what if he had smacked him and he fell and he hit his head and he died? Yes, a lot of things can happen, which is why you do not put your hands on anybody. Because the last thing you want to do is be responsible for anything that happens because of that. Now, is Will going to ever be able to come from this? I don't know. I think the way that our society is now and how polarized we are, and are you for Will or are you against Will? You think he did what was right, then I don't like you either. And if some celebrities do that, that could make them lose their bread and butter. Like, this is going to lead a whole lot worse. And it's really going to depend on what the outcome is from the disciplinary actions that are coming from the Oscars. Again, it's a little bit too late. You already had him there. You didn't escort him out. You let him receive his award afterwards. You doing something to him later. You're not going to take back his award, so that's another question. Do you guys think he should be stripped of his award, or do you think he should still be able to keep it? I just wish it didn't happen because, again, I like Will and I like Chris, and I don't want to see bad things happen to good people. And right now, Will is going through a bad time. And this is a bad joint. Now, people are going to Chris's shows now and they're being sold out. And I'm wondering what the reason for that is. I mean, some people are like, oh, they're showing him support, trying to go there and, let him know everything's cool and build his morale. Or are they going because they think they're going to hear some stuff he's going to say about Will that's going to entertain and fuel what just happened? Because if this didn't happen, would they be going to those shows? Now, other people are saying that this is just a distraction. With everything else that we've got going on in the world right now, we have to worry about one man slapping another man. And then there's the whole dynamics of, well, what if this wasn't Chris Rock? Like, first of all, everyone keeps saying, and I think I've already said it, I don't think Will Smith would have gone up on stage if it was anyone that is bigger than him or that might have, taken it to him. They might say, no, he's still that bull from Philly. He gonna go do that. Nah, because you kind of think. You see some big bull, you're going to think twice about what you're going to do if you can avoid it. Now, if fist comes to shove, yeah, I'm going to knock him out, do whatever I need to do. But if I can avoid the big bull, yeah, I might have to be like, yo, homie, go on your way. But regardless, with all this being said, violence is not the answer. We all could say, what if, what if this happened? What if that happened? What if it was this person? Now, I'm wondering if, let's say the dynamics was different. If it was a man and a woman, type of thing. If the man came up on stage and smacked the woman. I mean, people are talking about what Kanye West did, taking the mic. That's not as bad as anything physical, but yeah, definitely if a man hit a woman, that would be way worse. That would be ridiculous. But guess what? I don't think it would be the same if the woman came up on stage and hit the man. Okay, so we're not going to go there with that. But you could think of all the different dynamics of people that we got. And what if this scenario? What if that scenario? We just got to figure out how this is not going to happen again. Because we don't have too many good actors that are doing a lot of good things. And we don't need them going to jail, being discouraged, going to need help, being locked up somewhere. We need to help and support these people. And these people need to help and support themselves. Everyone should be going to people's shows and venues and talking nicely about people and promoting people instead of always talking bad about people, wanting to take things to a physical form. Everyone's quick to want to fight these days or shoot or do some just dumb nut stuff. I might think it all day. Someone might make me mad. My boss might make me mad. Some of my coworkers might make me mad. I'm not going to think about doing anything to them. Because that's not my place. If I have the option to walk away, I'm going to do it. Chris didn't have that option. He was there doing a show. I don't know if that was his joke or if that was the joke that the Oscars told him to, whatever his script is. You don't know anything about what's going on behind the scenes only by what we see and by what they show. Because I want to blame Jada in this. Because a wife should have been like, nah, honey, don't go up there, don't do that. Just sit in your seats. That's what should have been happening. Nah, you could see in her demeanor like, oh no, you better do something. This ain't funny. And again, the things that men will do for their women. Y'all are very powerful. We will do some certain things for y'all. But yeah, I'm not going to get arrested for my wife no matter what. Because I like my freedom. And I'm not going to do any good in jail for my wife or my daughter. So we just got to think about what we do. And I hope people look at this situation and come from it from a different thing. Not being so polarized and, good versus evil. Day versus night. Coke versus Pepsi. Like, there's always got to be some type of polarizing of things to say, which side are you on? And then when people were saying this was associated to Trump, I'm not going to even entertain that because I can't see it. It was a violent moment. But again, it wasn't even that violent. It wasn't no stomping, real fisticuff blows. Like, it wasn't real. Like this. Look, all this in the background I think is way more violent than what happened on that stage. But this is a stage for it. We like boxing. We like wrestling. We like UFC. We like a little bit of violence in some of our movies and shows. It's entertaining to us. But not when we see it in real life with people that we don't want to see happen and want to set a certain type of standards. That's why I say it's all about what and when and who. And Will Smith is not a winner right now. He is very much losing this whole situation. And with that being said, y'all, thank you for attending These Addicts. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe. Please let me know what type of videos you want to watch, what type of videos you want me to make. I just happened to make this because it seems to be a hot topic, and I would like to get some views up there, and I thought giving the credit to the people that created the Oscar stage and the Chris Rock and Will Smith fighters on WWE. Thank you. If I used your people, leave a comment if you see this video. And can we all just get along? Until next time, thank you for watching.